All right, welcome back to another episode of the Fast Break Lab NBA podcast. We got me as usual, Samuel, your host. We got Dev, say what's up.
Yo, it's good.
Kev, say what's up.
Good night. Good night.
All right, let's get into these quick headlines before we get into our main stories. Uh, so I saw earlier this week, like after we finished the last week's episode, I saw that there was a headline. It said James Harden told the Rockets that they need to get rid of Chris Paul after the Warrior series last year. And I also saw that Melo had warned Chris Paul that they were going to trade him. And then another story I saw was that, or that I've been hearing the past couple weeks, is that Chris Paul had went to Daryl Morey and asked Daryl Morey, like, is he going to trade him to the Thunder? And Daryl Morey said no, and then proceeded to trade him a couple days later. So
It'd be your own man's. It'd be your own man's, bro. Because I would have never thought Harden would be responsible for all that. I'm thinking Harden. Then again, you see them argue on the bench, and it's like, oh, people argue all the time. Then out of
now we
nowhere,
need,
people start getting traded. So I don't know.
yeah,
Harden just got too much of an ego. I mean, which he deserves.
he
You
deserves
could
it,
just you
but
could
at the
see the way
same
he acts on
time,
the court when like niggas take shots and they miss.
yeah,
It's just I don't know. He gets mad whenever they miss a shot. It's like Kyrie. But he
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 wrong
he
for that
cooking
because
he
he be
cooking so
missing.
much where it don't
Nah,
matter.
son. He be missing like 30 shots though. So I don't know why he getting tired of anybody for missing,
we're
bro.
gonna talk about Harden a little bit later. But what you call it?
Yeah.
Next headline: we got Trae Young was involved in an emotional locker room scene, as it was described with the Hawks after a loss the other day. I mean, the Hawks, they've been disappointing this year. I thought they would be like a playoff, like a low playoff seed, but they've been struggling. It looks like they're gonna be back in the lottery this year,
They're
and
missing John Collins.
they're missing John Collins bad.
So when we say emotional, right? We talk about he was crying or something,
Now I don't think
He's
when they say
crying for
emotional,
help.
they mean like he was probably like
angry.
yelling and screaming, like he was angry and stuff like
Ah,
that. Like it was probably an argument, a heated argument with like the coaches and stuff. I know him and the coach aren't really getting along right now, but I heard a team official had told Trae Young like it's okay, they're gonna get him some help soon. So I don't know if that means they're gonna make a trade, or
That boy
does that
missing
mean
John
John Collins is
Collins.
coming back, or I don't know. But next headline, we got the Cavs. They involved in a lot of trade rumors because a lot of the veterans on their team are upset with the new coach. So we got Kevin Love. He's involved in some trade rumors. We got Tristan Thompson involved in some trade rumors, and we got Jordan Clarkson in some trade rumors.
it's about time. It's about damn time, like LeBron said.
Yeah,
They
they
got
gotta
they
they gotta blow it up.
they need some moves, and they need a lot of moves. Really, I think they need to change our coaching staff as well. Go get David Blatt or something. I don't know. They need to change something up in there.
And then next headline, we got D'Antoni's chances of lasting after this year are very slim.
You're talking about the Rockets coach, correct?
Yeah, I think I,
That's
I mean I mean I think that's expected. No matter how they do.
that's news to me though. But I mean, I think it depends how the playoffs go. If they get knocked out first round again or second round, I have
Well,
to say the job.
they didn't want to give him an extension this offseason. Or they gave him an extension, but it was like a 1 year extension, and he wasn't having it. So,
They don't go to the finals. His job is gone.
and their
That's
chances
how I
of
A
going
feel.
to
lot of those a lot of
finals
those
is
players on
slim.
that team too. I mean, it's slim. I wouldn't say it's too slim though. Like they already beat the Clippers. I could see them beating the Lakers. Like they're beatable.
Lakers,
But
Lakers, Lakers, I feel like too big for them.
Nah, the
it's
thing about the Lakers,
possible. I
anyone
don't
could
know.
lose for me. And the thing about the
True, but I feel
Rockets,
like Anthony Davis. I keep
Anthony
going.
Davis isn't healthy either. Like he's not taking days off to really
But
you
when
rest
he
as
gotta
much.
is, you saw what he was doing to Cat. He was eating Cat's lunch. He gave him
Cat is a
50.
bro. I'm not gonna lie though. Cat is a what we call a cub.
A
Cat is
cub,
a
Cap,
cub.
yeah.
Cap, he
Cat is
folds
what we call a
again, bro. He
cub.
folded against Capella. He going forward against AD.
So I'm yeah. We all saw that picture of him at the Marcus, bro. So I know he a cub. He got to be a little cub down there. So I'm not surprised about 80 folding him. But otherwise, I don't know. Capella's pretty big though too. So can be mad at that.
But then after Capella, who you putting on AD? Tyson.
Uh, yeah. Tyson is
Yeah,
defensive player of the
Tyson
year,
could
bro.
he could hold his own, but he getting up there in age. They're not
Listen
gonna
to me
play him
though.
that like that.
Here's the thing though. Once you a defensive player of the year, you will always play defense. You gotta realize that your defense doesn't go away. offense.
True,
I
but
can
your
see
effort
offense
could.
going away. Okay, effort could definitely go away. But
Yeah,
what I know is offense, you could definitely lose some spots on offense if you don't play for a while. But once you play defense, bro. Simple as that. That's why I never understood why some people can't play defense when it's really just like,
it's
you know,
effort
it's
basically.
really effort and I mean, there's also
Effort and
defensive
IQ.
IQ
Mhm.
as well. So, and once you win Defensive Player of the Year, your defensive IQ is up there. So, I would Tyson on AD wouldn't be so bad, really. But
Right.
Nah, it's gonna be a mismatch, definitely.
Of
definitely
Tyson
gonna
too
be a
course.
mismatch
old,
because he's younger and faster.
but there's
That's
not
the
gonna be
thing.
a lot of times where AD is in and Tyson is in at the same time.
But
And
I
then
mean, we also forget about the main factor here, LeBron. Who's stopping him on the Rockets?
I feel like if the threes drop for the Rockets, it'll be game
yeah,
over.
that's the thing. Rockets offense is what brings
You li-
them so far
live by
within
the
the
three, you die
season.
by the three, and with
The
Um,
Westbrook,
threes
you're gonna end
drop,
up dying by the
it's
three.
oh
it's
yeah,
game
I'm
over.
not gonna lie. The Lakers definitely gonna kill them if they got Westbrook taking threes. Though you gotta get that boy to stop shooting. You gotta stop shooting those threes.
That Lakers team got a lot of pride though, so they're not gonna go into the zone. Zones is what really beat
I
the
wouldn't be
Rockets.
surprised if the Rockets go into a zone though, especially
Oh
with that
yeah,
size.
definitely. Their defense is not that good as it used to be with like Ariza and Mbamute and them.
And I know they've been watching other teams play zone on the Lakers, like the Raptors and etc. So I know they
Hmm.
probably won't take that into consideration, especially with Harden. They don't want Harden in no foul trouble and stuff like that. Feel me? So you got to see how that go.
And I want to interrupt the headline that we had come in. Oh, I'm watching the Knicks game right now. Sorry, but what you call it? We got the Knicks winning 2 straight games, going for their third straight right now. They got a pretty good chance of beating Denver. So I
So
think
yeah,
this new coach, this new coach helped them a little bit. He gave them a
after
little
hearing this
more.
news, I think we should plan an Airbnb as a celebration for the Knicks finally getting 2 wins, in our decade and straight
I'm weak.
actually.
I'm
They
But
need to
then
weak.
keep
again,
losing. To be
it
honest,
was
they ain't
against
making the playoffs.
a G League team, so we could do like half a B&B or something. I don't know. 'Cause I ain't gonna give them super credit because it's still the worst team. Somebody had to win. I mean, if both of them could lose, I think both of them would lose.
Nah, the Kings. The Kings are a good team. They beat what you call Rockets and Mavs last week. They know slouch. That was a good win for them.
All right,
I'll
that's
give
a
them
good
that
win.
one.
But the
But against
Warriors,
the Warriors, yeah, anybody could beat the
yeah,
Warriors this
if
year.
I know both teams could lose, the Knicks and the Warriors would have lost that game if it was possible. So I ain't gonna give them too much credit for that game.
All right, next headline we got Zion. He's not making his debut till 2020. So, I mean, that's kind of vague because that could mean anywhere from January
He's
Never.
not coming back to like after the
to
All Star break.
April.
Oh,
And at that point,
Paul.
what's the point?
They need to keep that man in the lab.
So yeah, I think he need a Ben Simmons treatment.
He
I
needs
feel like
to.
they should. That should have been
He
the plan from the
definitely
jump.
should.
I
They,
don't know. I still want to see him play personally.
of course, we all do. They put the Pelicans on national TV for like what 40 games this year. Now they're gonna
Yeah.
have to take away some of those games because they're looking like the worst team in the league too.
Nah, they looking pretty bad. And Ingram not carrying them enough. I mean, that roster not bad. I don't know what it is. The Pelicans just something. It's like a curse going on. I don't know
I
what
don't
it
know,
is.
but a lot of their players might be on the trade block soon because
I want to see what happened though.
it's trade season now.
I think Lonzo gonna get traded again. He might
They
be one of
about
those
to get.
players that
They
get
about to get
traded
JJ
around.
Redick out of there.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
JJ
Redick
Redick about
definitely
to be out
leaving.
of there.
Redick is definitely out of there by All Star break because he
But we
not
talk.
back in.
We'll talk about that later because I got a whole bunch of trades that might go down. I want to talk about.
All right,
We got Embiid. He responded to some criticism from Shaq and Chuck and dropped 38, 13, and 6.
I like
And
that.
he said he admitted that they were right about him being like not
A
as
little bum.
aggressive as he should be.
Yeah, they were definitely right though. And they said when Shaq said he got to put up 28 a night, I could see him doing that. To see him average 22 is a problem
Oh,
to me.
definitely.
And like he could definitely be one of the top centers ever. Feel me? But I feel as if hopefully what Shaq and Chuck said changed up his whole season starting, that game. Because
But
especially him coming out getting 0 points.
and I feel like Ben Simmons shouldn't be looking at the hook too because Chuck
Oh
was
yeah,
saying
definitely.
Chuck was saying that he should be up there with like Doncic and Antetokounmpo, like the way they're dominating right now. Like that's the way Ben should because Ben has like the skills and he has the size to do it, just like those guys do.
And that's definitely a fact. Because I be seeing Ben out here taking 10 shots a game. I'm like, yo, bro,
He's
you're a
not being aggressive
starter.
or assertive.
You're a starter. I don't care how much of a playmaker you are. You're an all-star now. Feel me? You need to
Mm-hmm.
go
He's
score.
he's one of the last options, and he still be getting buckets.
Last
True.
option. Last option or not though. You got to realize he's 6'10",
Cause
right?
I don't know
He's
if y'all watch the
fast.
games,
He's 6'10".
but
He's fast, and he has
Tobias
a foot.
Harris takes a lot of shots.
That's a fact because
Like,
he's
when I
a
be
scorer
watching it,
though.
he take way too many shots though.
That's a problem. I think
Like anytime he get the ball,
Simmons.
he's scoring the ball or he's trying to score the ball.
Mm.
Simmons is. I feel as if he can be more efficient. He could be like a Giannis. I mean, he get a little jump
Yeah,
shot now.
that's what Chuck was trying to like say. He was saying that that's the way he should be. Like, there's no excuse for that.
He has the hops for it. I'm pretty sure I've seen him dunk on a lot of people.
Not even just the hops. He just has the skill set to do it. He
And
just
the
doesn't.
skills,
I
I
don't
don't
think
know
he has the
what it is.
mindset. I don't know if it's the
That's what's
mindset.
missing. I think that's what separates him from Jason Tatum and Donovan Mitchell to me. Because
Mm-hmm.
Tatum got the mindset to go get buckets. Mitchell, you already see that boy take 20 shots a game and he don't care. He could go 4 for
Yeah.
20. He's still shooting. So that's probably what it gotta be. He gotta change his mindset. I don't think they're gonna go too far until he changes his mindset.
Yeah. Harden dropping back-to-back 50-point games on efficient shooting this time. I'll give him credit.
Now,
I'm usually one of
listen to me.
those James Harden slanderers, but I'll give him his credit for these 50-point games over the
Now,
weekend.
I am a James Harden fan. I've been a fan since OKC. I am not hating. I'm not giving him a 100%, credit because he played against the Cavs.
And he played against the Magic. I know. I was gonna say that too. I was
Like
gonna say that he played against two bad teams, but I mean to still shoot efficiently, I'll give him that. But he
and
definitely he
he's
had a
supposed to do that.
exactly. He's supposed to do that. Like it's not supposed to be as impressive as everyone's making it
I
out to
want to
be.
see 50-point games against the Clippers and the Lakers or something like that. And I'm gonna say, "All right, bro, you got it." When you went
Facts.
against,
Didn't
I was
he
watching
give
those
the
games,
Clippers 50?
bro.
Or
He
was
had
it
Colin
40?
Sexton guarding him, bro. He had Colin Sexton guarding him, bro.
Didn't he
Now,
give the Clippers 50 or was it 40?
I don't know if it was. I don't know. I think it was around
well,
40.
listen, whatever he gave them, it was inefficient. So
No, that was a good game.
For me with Harden, I don't care about the regular season for him. Like I care about April, late April, May, possibly June. That's what I care about. I want to see
I'm,
that happen then.
I'm a basketball fan, so I like to see anyone kill at any point in
True,
at
true,
any
true,
point in the season. You feel
true,
me? So
true,
I'll give him credit when it's due. But
true.
when you got Colin Sexton guarding you for a whole game, now don't get me wrong, I love Colin Sexton, but that man is like 6 feet 2. Harden's like a nice 6'6". He's gonna kill him, bro.
Not even that. No one on the Cavs could guard anybody.
Nobody, yeah, they can't even
I mean,
guard,
Like they had Kevin Porter on him. They had I think Darius Garland. I think they had
and
Chetty.
none
They
of
had
they can't
Jordan
guard him.
Clarkson. They had
Come
Dellavedova.
on,
Like
all the
but
names
if
you just
that's the
named.
case, then everybody should have 50 against the Cavs, and they don't.
of course,
All
no, I'm not trying to say that. Oh,
right,
his 50 was meaningless, but I mean, it's James Harden. He's supposed to get 50 against the
yeah,
Cavs.
James Harden averaged 89, so him getting efficient numbers against Colin Sexton and Darius Garland and Kevin Porter Jr. and Marco Fultz and Fournier and etc. is not that impressive. I'm sorry to say. I mean,
I feel like
at
when
the end of the
people
day,
glorify everybody dropping 50 on the Knicks.
yeah, like anyone dropping 50 in the Knicks and medicine, I'm not really, too excited about it. But then again, I have not dropped 50 points ever in my life, so I'm still gonna give them some credit because that's hard. That's hard to do. But I know you could do it, and it's against these little weak teams. I'm gonna give you some credit, but I'm not gonna give you 100% credit. There wasn't not really a challenge for you, bro.
All right, then we had Kawhi and PG. I think it was Friday night. They each dropped 40 plus each
I
against
watched that game.
Minnesota.
That was a
I
good
didn't
game.
I didn't watch it because I saw the box score and I was like, I didn't see the box score. I saw like the score and I was like, oh, this is a blowout and it's on ESPN. I'm like, I'm not gonna watch it. But then I tuned in towards the end and I saw that Minnesota was like making a comeback. Like, I don't know. Minnesota's been kind of disappointing lately. I thought they would be
I
more
watched
impressive
that
than they
game.
are, but I
The,
don't know.
the problem with that Minnesota team is that they're not a half court team. They're a fast break team, and also
Mm-hmm.
all game they're a fast break team. So the only offense on like the regular offense is really just Cat and Wiggins, and once Random comes out, is like, oh no, it's iffy over there. I don't, they have Saunders' son coaching over there still,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna get fired.
Now he's too young, and the young players like him. The young players
So,
like him, so I think he'll stay.
but then again, they can still make it to the playoffs. They will. I think like 10 and 15 right now. That's not super bad. That's
Yeah.
pretty mediocre. That's what I expected. That's what I really would expect around this time.
But the way they came out the gate, you would have thought they would have had a better record by now. But
That
I
happens,
feel like
bro.
they don't have like. No offense to Jeff Teague, but I don't feel like they have a good point guard.
They
Like
don't. Jeff
they
Teague
have,
comes off
they
the
have
bench now,
yeah, they have Jarrett Culver starting at point guard,
and that's
which
a
is
rookie.
weird because Jarrett Culver is a rookie and he's a wing. He's a shooting guard. He's
Mind
like a
you, I
shooting
think
guard,
Jeff
small
Teague had
forward.
like 32 the other day. So Jeff
Mm-hmm.
Teague still be having his games, but their roster is just weird. I could say
It
it's
is.
weird.
It's a weird roster. They
Cause
need
I look at their roster, you don't see anyone who's really like who really stands out.
besides Cat and Wiggins.
Yeah, like you see, Jeff Teague always been a mediocre point guard. Culver's a rookie. Gorgie Dieng been a good center as a backup, whatever. But then the other, I can't even say his name, Josh, whatever. Like he's decent.
Okogie,
A
he's
Cody,
a good
yeah, he's decent.
defender.
He's a
He's
good
a good
defender. I give him that. But like when you look at the rest of the roster, it's like, all right, bro, who are you and what do you do?
and Covington, who's we're gonna talk about a little bit later
And
for some
yeah,
trade.
he's iffy. Yeah, he's iffy. He's very iffy too.
All right, next headline we got the Bucks. Their win streak stands now at 18, I believe. Yeah, 18.
That's beautiful.
And
That's beautiful.
and this week Thursday they got
The
the
Lakers.
Lakers coming into town. That's good. I think that might be game of the week next week. I'm not sure, but
I can't.
right now
I gotta see that.
I can't wait for that game.
Thursday
Semester's
night.
over.
Where will be at? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be home. Oh
Be
yeah.
home. Yep. Be able
I'm
to
gonna
watch
tell the
that.
guys link up for this. I'm definitely linking the guys for this game right here. This game
That's
right
gonna
here
be
gonna
a
be
good game.
Oh yeah. I hope. Who you think gonna win?
I don't know.
That's
Lakers
hard.
is winning if nobody's injured.
You said Lakers?
Yeah.
I don't know who's gonna win. I personally
I don't
can't
know.
answer this.
This one's a toss up for me.
This really like a 50-50 thing right here. Cause Giannis, I don't know.
Both teams is killing.
Both teams got size. Both teams got a good bench. The Bucks got a better bench though, so that's the thing to me. I think the Bucks have a better bench than the
Bucks,
Lakers.
I feel Bucks got more. I feel
Chemistry?
like the Bucks have more chemistry and they have more reliable 3-point shooting as well.
That's true. That's gonna be a great game. Actually, wow.
They got Corver, they got Middleton, they got Matthews, they got Hill, they got DiVincenzo. They got the Lopez brothers. I mean,
hearing this news just made my week low key because I didn't know they were playing so soon. So,
yeah, it is this week.
Eric Bledsoe not gonna be playing either.
Eric Bledsoe, yeah, he's gonna be out. But I mean, the Bucks been able to weather the storm so far. So
they don't got Bledsoe though. But either way, that's gonna be a great game to see, especially with their records right now.
All right, and the last bit of news is Luka is out with an ankle sprain for the next couple weeks.
So yeah, here's what's gonna happen, right?
That needs to come like
So
2-3
you
weeks ago.
see that third seed Mavericks or whatever seed they are, they definitely gonna drop to at least 7-6 seed before Luka come back, right? Can they win a game? Yeah, they're gonna win. I mean, a few games.
All right, do you want to hear their next games coming up?
Just here.
They got
They gotta play the Bucks.
They got the Bucks. They got the Celtics. They got the Sixers. They got the Raptors.
Lost. So what I'm hearing is like a 4-game losing streak. The Mavericks. That's what I just heard.
They said that's the minimum that he could miss. It could be more, and I haven't looked at the Mavericks schedule to see who they got coming up after that. But this could get ugly real quick.
I'm not gonna lie. Let it be more. I'll be damned.
Yo,
they need
what you call it? Porzingis is gonna have to show that he's made of that $160 million contract he got, or else they're gonna be calling for his head in Dallas.
I think Porzingis been playing good lately too.
Let me go check out that man's stats. Last time I checked his stats, I nearly vomited. So
I follow Twitter where like they post a lot of Porzingis' stats from the last couple games. Let's see. Let's see. Where is it?
Looking at it right now.
Yeah, 22, 20, 13, 13, 19.
13 points. No good
games. Porzingis' last 8 games, 13.9 points per game, 36% from the field, 23% from 3 on 6 3-point attempts per game.
You said last 8?
Yeah, that's his last 8 games.
The only thing about last 8 that cuts into last week.
Yeah, it does. But still, I mean,
last week that's when he was putting up like
that's a
7
good
points per
sample size.
game.
I just did last 8 because that's what the tweet said. That's a good sample size.
Problem I have with him this season, he dropped 30 once this season. Once. In 25 games, Mr. Porzingis dropped 30 once. That's a problem.
It's possible he could surprise us. He stepped up
Well, I
against
mean,
Miami
he's gonna have
last
plenty
night.
of opportunity now. The offense is gonna be running through him now. And
well, last game he took 21 shots, so I mean he can at least win the game.
That's the game Luka got hurt, and
he stepped up that game though. He had 22 and 14.
He did,
but he shot 7 from 21. So I ain't gonna say he stepped up OD. Cause he still lost and he didn't play that well.
And when he was guarded by Bam, I have the stats here. Bam had him on clamps.
I ain't surprised. That boy Bam doing things this season.
Was he shot 11 when Bam was defending him? 2 for 11.
See, so you telling me for the next few games,
and he doesn't do well against smaller defenders, and against that Celtics team, gonna have Marcus Smart all game.
Now,
I don't see how somebody could put Marcus Smart on a 7-footer and that could go well.
Yeah, I don't know. This looking scary. So what I'm hearing is for the next few games, you're gonna have Brook Lopez on him. Then he's gonna have Marcus Smart and
They don't put big defenders on him all the time. If a team has a good smaller defender, they'll put him on Porzingis. And Porzingis.
That makes you want to cry. What is that? What is that, bro? What do you mean to tell me you're 7'3" and teams are like that's mad disrespectful.
Teams be like, yo, let's put the 6'4" guard on him and let's see how he does against him in the post. Porzingis struggles, and I saw it all the time on the Knicks. I was like,
yeah, I want
to vomit.
I want to vomit. Cause ain't no I swear to God, if I'm 6'4", my coach say, yo, go guard that 7'3" man out there. I'm telling him, are you dumb? Are you dumb, bro? Are you crazy?
If it's Porzingis, you'd be like gladly because he'll struggle.
But for NBA teams to sit here and do,
I'm telling you, I can't wait to see what the Raptor scheme is because they might throw Kyle Lowry on him. Honestly,
nah, let Kyle Lowry lock him up. I'm not watching that NBA no more. I swear I'm not watching Maverick basketball no more. I swear to God.
You're really gonna miss Luka these next whole week.
I'm not gonna lie. Because I'm gonna watch every Maverick game this week just to see what happens. I can't.
Me too. Because I want to see. Because you know why? It's gonna look like that next team they had the year they took ACL. It's gonna be Tim Hardaway out there, Courtney Lee, Porzingis, and a bunch of randoms, and Seth Curry. I'm telling y'all. Watch, y'all gonna see what the Knicks been through these last couple years. Yeah.
He said a bunch of randoms. Oh my gosh.
No offense to the Mavericks guys. They listen.
No offense to Justin Jackson and the rest of them. Yeah, Wayne Boban. Hopefully, you know what's crazy? Boban might just have to step it up this week.
And the crazy
my son Steph Curry about to step up. Is he still
about to start carrying? Watch, Steph Curry gonna carry.
I think he had 22 last game too.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
So Seth Curry got to activate that little Sharon gun that runs in his family and like start bugging. that's how it was looking. He got to activate that Sharon gun and start wilding. But yeah, it sounds like Porzingis is gonna have a week of averaging
He's gonna have a rough week. That's what it is.
He had 6 points. Never mind. He had 30 against Detroit though. He had 6 against Miami.
All right, so let's get into the main parts, main stories of the episode. Did y'all have any games of the week? Because I wasn't really paying attention to that many games this week.
I had Miami versus Atlanta.
Oh, that was a good game. I watched that.
I had Miami versus the Heat. Oh, wow, look at that.
What?
I have Miami versus Los Angeles, actually.
Oh, the Lakers.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Lakers, yes.
Miami is a really good team this year. I did not.
Yeah, I watched that whole game. It was actually a great game. Like, it was actually a good game. Like, it looked like a playoff game for the whole game, literally.
I was in class for that one. I didn't get
Go watch those highlights. It was actually a good game.
I saw the end of it. When Miami almost won, but I didn't get to see like the main part of it.
Yeah, really what it was, Jimmy just missed some some clutch shots. But I mean, it was a good game overall. Watching
Mhm.
it, Kendrick Nunn had a decent game. Hero had a bad game, but Miami
Those
played
boys,
hard.
those boys
Miami
can
played hard.
shoot though. Hero and Robinson, and I paid attention
And,
to both of them in college. I did not see this coming from them when they came to the league.
and watching them play, Miami's real problem and why they might lose this season going on in the playoffs is size. Because the Lakers was
Size,
just, yeah, the Lakers were just snagging every rebound.
yeah, they are lacking like decent size. Bam is
But
like a really good big man down low,
that's
but
it.
then
The baby. He has zero
Leonard,
rebounds.
Leonard is just there for shooting, and so is Olynyk.
Olenek
Olynyk is there
had
for
6 rebounds, bro.
shooting.
Now
So
Lennon be pulling like he Curry
Yeah, they
though.
need another body, but I don't know if they could. I don't know if they do to make another trade
they
because
have to. They have to. They need to get some bigs. They gotta get another big that
I don't know who they.
rebounds.
I don't know who they would trade.
Nah, they.
I've been hearing a lot of
mm,
trade stories, but I haven't seen them involved in anything.
They could trade Dragic to be honest and get something.
If they wanted a big, they would have kept Whiteside.
They should have kept Whiteside to be honest. This season they could have
Can't.
used them.
It's
Nah,
not
you know
like
what the
it's
problem
not like
was?
2K where you can have both of them on the
But
floor at the
Whiteside
same
play
time.
around too
It's
much,
not
so I
gonna
would have
work.
traded him too.
The problem was for Whiteside in Miami is that he didn't. He didn't like that he was getting benched for Adebayo, and now he's seeing how Adebayo doing this year. It was worth it in the long run making that trade.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. You can't put both of them on the floor at the same time.
You can't
That
because
it would be dominant, but they wouldn't get the same, exposure to just
no,
play
that
play by
and
themselves.
Whiteside wouldn't play. I think Whiteside's playing better this year because he's in a contract year, first of all, and he to prove. And I feel like he's just motivated by the fact that he got traded.
Possibly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
9
Whiteside
times out of
is
10 they're gonna go with a younger guy.
and I mean Bam is killing right now. He's looking like a top 10 center right now. I think
he
right now he is a
he
top 5 center.
he is like he's. I said this on Twitter the other day. I was like, he is Miami's version of Draymond Green to the mini Splash Brothers that they have with Hero and Duncan Robinson.
He's starting to
So,
shoot
You,
too.
you know what's funny? During the Heat and Lakers game, they said that Draymond Green is actually one of his inspirations in the NBA.
see, I did not know that.
And me neither, because I would listen to me. If you was to ever like ask me who you think Draymond Green be inspiration to in NBA, I would say nobody. So to hear that, I was like,
Now,
wow.
guys in the NBA, they respect Draymond though. They really do.
I know. But he said Draymond Green is actually one of his inspirations, and that's I mean, I can see that with the numbers he's getting right now. He's getting 11 assists, I think, back to back. Let me see.
Yeah, he's been getting triple
wilding.
doubles, and he's playing good defense.
Yeah, so
When
I'm
I saw him
proud
at
of him.
Kentucky with De'Aaron Fox and Malik Monk, I did not like anticipate this type of like play from him because he was a lob threat most of the time. Like they'll just run.
You know what we
simple
gotta
pick and
remember
roll,
though?
and then they'll just throw him the lob.
The thing about Kentucky, they sign straight 5-star players. Feel
They
me?
do.
So you're
Don't
not gonna
get to
see
see-
everyone's skill set.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
And that's the same thing they said about Reddish on Duke. You didn't see his full skill set. I mean,
I hope
Reddish
we get
not.
to see his full skill set in a couple of years.
Yeah,
or so because
I'm not gonna lie. I've been following a page called Frankie Vision, and he uploads every time Reddish has a bad game. It's like every other game. So he be uploading his misses and
why would
stuff.
someone do that? Just post every time he has a bad game.
Well, Frankie Vision, I know y'all know who that is. He be uploading
Yeah.
Shout
he
out to
uploads a
him.
lot of college basketball.
Shout out to him.
highlights.
He uploads a lot of videos, basketball wise, and does a lot of work. I respect him. Like, he be posting Cam Reddish bad highlights and stuff. I be seeing him on my IG newsfeed, and I be weak. I'm not gonna lie, I be weak. Because Cam Reddish coming out here playing like 30 minutes, getting 5 points, 7 points.
And that's why Trey had that emotional locker room scene. He's pissed. Like he needs
He
some
pissed
help.
off too. Like, how you gonna take some 8 draft pick, give him 30 minutes, and he out there scoring 5 points? What is that, bro? What is that?
All right,
Go get a foul or something. Yeah, bro.
that let's see. It's trade season now officially. Most of the NBA can't. Well, actually, all of the NBA basically. Well, anybody who got signed in the offseason can get traded as of today. So, got a lot of trades that might happen in the next couple of weeks. I know
I
we
just see something that said this has been like the longest period without trade in NBA history.
Yeah, the last trade was the Chris Paul Westbrook. That was all the way July 16th. So it's been a while. And I feel like once these trades start happening, I feel like that's when like the ratings and stuff will go back up because like certain teams will be more exciting to watch because of certain players they'll get stuff
You
like
know what
that.
I think is responsible for all of this? I think that little G League partnership really changed the NBA this year. What we're seeing is these two-way contracts, I think, are preventing trades from happening to me, in my eyes. Because
How?
before this, I don't know, because like I feel as if teams are bringing up G League players and giving them chances
Mm.
and doing. I mean, that's how they found Kendrick Nunn wild, and I think if he was in the G League, I don't know his
Yeah, Kendrick
history.
Nunn, he was in the G League. He was playing for the Warriors G
See,
League team too, and I know the Warriors are
see,
pissed that they didn't get a chance to sign him.
yeah, see, look at that. So I feel as if this little G League sponsorship going like I feel as if that's what really changed the little trade thing going on. Because now what we're seeing is a lot of teams have a lot of no name players. And like who is this
Mm.
whatever? These are G League players for me. That's why nobody
But
knows them.
I feel like also it has to do with just that whole contract situation where like in the contracts it can't get traded until December 15th. So I feel like a lot of teams are gonna start getting into the trade conversations. So I got a whole bunch of names I wrote down here. I wrote for Kevin Love and the Cavs. I know we expect them.
Mm. He
Who,
was going to
who,
Portland, right?
yeah, well they denied it and said that he Portland isn't really like even though it
Interested in
is like
him.
the top destination, he kind of like came out and said that it doesn't really I don't not that it doesn't really matter, but that Portland isn't the top option. But we kind of know that it is because he grew up in Oregon. So
I don't
Mm.
know where
he
he
would
gonna
like to
fit
be
in
back
that
home.
team.
Hmm?
I don't know where he gonna fit at in that team or who they gonna
Well, they'll
trade
trade
for
him for
him.
Whiteside probably.
Oh no, I don't think Portland will do that.
That's a
That's a
bad
bad trade
trade.
for Portland. Why do you give up
Honest,
defense for less? Why do you give up defense for less defense and more shooting?
honestly,
And more
it's because
injuries.
you do that trade. You would do that trade for playoff push, and you would do it for because Nurkic is
Mm.
coming back, and you don't want
Yeah,
to
Nurkic is coming back. I could say that, but that's
yeah,
like
Nurkic is coming back.
Ooh.
months from now.
But why not try Nurkic and Whiteside first? See how that works, then trade one of them. When does Nurkic
But the
come
thing
back?
is, the thing is,
One thing I can
um,
see is that his contract is expiring this year.
yeah,
I think, yeah,
they want an expiring contract because Kevin Love's contract goes in for another 3 more years, I believe. So the Cavs want an expiring contract. They want a young player. I think Portland had all those. So it
I
makes
mean,
sense to do it. Unless
they're
you're gonna
not
trade,
taking.
unless you're gonna trade Bazemore, because Bazemore is the other expiring
Oh,
that they
definitely.
have.
He's been playing bad recently, so I wouldn't be surprised if they get rid of him and he go to the
But I
Cavs
don't
and
know if
start
the
wilding.
Cavs would be willing to take that on. I think the Cavs would
I
rather
feel
just
as if they're
have.
gonna throw him in a little package with him, if anything.
Well, I mean, Portland's actually involved in a lot of trade rumors because their team is not doing how they thought they would do. So, for example, I heard that they are in on the Gallinari sweepstakes as well.
Who they gonna trade?
And
I know they're not gonna trade Melo for no Gallinari. Melo not
no,
go
no,
back
no,
to the
no.
OKC. I'm
No,
about to say.
Melo is here to
nah,
stay. Anyone
Melo not getting
else,
traded.
Melo's not getting
He'll
traded.
probably in his contract to be honest.
It's not even that the contracts wouldn't match up. Melo's contract is like 2 something mil, I believe. So and Gallinari has a pretty big, not a pretty big contract, but he has a bigger contract than that. The only thing I would say is they would probably use Kent Bazemore's contract to send for Gallinari,
Bad trade once again. But
or another trade I saw or I think I heard was Whiteside and Bazemore and like a pick for Gallinari and Adams because they also want to trade
okay,
Adams.
that will be more realistic. That'd be. I won't be surprised if they get rid of Chris. Nah, they want to get rid of Chris Porter. They say he on a trade block as well at
Actually, I
OKC.
saw something. I was watching the Woj and Lowe special today, and Woj said that, and we all know when it comes from Woj, we know it's official, but they said that OKC is unlikely to trade Chris Paul this year. So Chris Paul's gonna be wearing that OKC jersey all year.
I know he want to go to the Bucks, but the Bucks would be stupid to do literally any trade.
Yes, is OKC unlikely to trade CP3,
I ain't surprised.
but they are probably gonna get rid of Gallinari, Adams, maybe even Schroeder too.
Sure.
The reason why Chris Paul's unlikely to get traded is probably due to the contract size.
No trade contract, and then he had money coming in, right?
Not even. It's just that the contract is too big to trade. Like no one is gonna want to trade for it unless like
That's
you really want Chris
understandable.
Paul. And I'm
And
saying,
nobody really wants nobody who's averaging 15 and like 7 right now. So he'd be happy.
yeah, but the most common I'm seeing for Kevin Love is him going to Portland. I heard some rumblings about Phoenix. Maybe
You know what
Phoenix
we
might get
forgot
in on it
about?
too.
We forgot
Which
about three-way. Isn't it three-way trades? Three-team trading.
3-team trades? I heard a lot about those. I've just been hearing a lot of just like single, like just 2-team trades.
Cause I think that happened last season. I can't remember who. I believe three trades. Three trades happened within three teams, and it was like draft picks, some players, some money.
Yeah, sometimes that happens, but
So if that's the case, I could definitely see Kevin Love going to OKC, and
I'm going to OKC.
yeah, and then Gallinari getting traded, and somebody else going somewhere else. Like I could see that happening in that case, and then like Gallinari goes to the Trailblazers, and OKC could get Whiteside, Trailblazers get Adams along those lines, you know.
But who the Cavs get?
I don't, some more bums. I don't know, something like that.
Cavs just want young players.
For all you know, they could get shorter. They could get shorter. They could get even I don't. I do want
A
Ferguson.
playoff team at this
They
point.
definitely get some players.
But what you call it? Some guys that didn't accept their extension this offseason are on the trade block as well. As in Bogdanovich from the Kings and Malik Beasley from the Nuggets. Those guys could move as well. I've seen one story on this website. They talked about Bogdanovich possibly being traded to the Bucks to make up for Malcolm Brogdon's spot, which I can actually see it. That would help the Bucks a lot. I think that would give them somewhat of a little closer towards the end because Bogdanovich has hit a lot of clutch baskets for the Kings, and the Kings are kind of locked into their future with Hield, Fox, Bagley. Like those guys, they're all gonna get their money. And who else is on the team? Yeah, they're pretty much locked into those three guys, and you don't want to pay money for a 6-man. You don't want to pay max money for a 6-man. So how do you feel about? And then Malik Beasley on the Nuggets. The Nuggets have
pretty good.
The Nuggets have he's good, and the Nuggets have a lot of wings. So I don't know where he would be shipped off to. But
I felt as if trading wise, the Nuggets probably have the best team to trade. Trading wise, like
they have a lot of
so much
wings.
talent.
They have a lot of spare wings.
They got a lot of talent over there, and they could definitely get some big names over there with the talent they got. Like even Morris off that bench is nice. Everyone off that bench is nice for me. So
Yeah,
the Nuggets could definitely do some moves and get into that, top 4.
On the Woj show today, they were talking about possibly having Drew Holiday shipped to the Nuggets for Gary Harris
and Murray.
No, Gary Harris and no, keep Murray, but trade Gary Harris, a salary filler, possibly a young player, and a pick. How do you feel about Drew Holiday?
But Drew Holiday is supposedly supposed to be a franchise player until like Zion comes back, whatever. But like he's supposed to be a franchise player, so I don't know if that happens. I'd be surprised if it's not someone like Murray instead of Gary Harris.
I think it would be Gary Harris because they already have like their quote unquote point guard for their team in Lonzo Ball.
That's very true.
And they don't need another ball handler with Ingram. Ingram's a ball handler, and they got Williamson as a ball handler. So,
I mean, they got some good rookie guards. That Alexander's a good rookie guard too. So I can see that happen.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be super. They wouldn't lose. I mean, Drew Holiday is a big part of that team, but
yeah,
trading him wouldn't. I mean, this season already going bad, so why not try something else?
Exactly. And speaking of the Pelicans, I think Dev, you mentioned JJ Redick probably going to be out there soon.
And he gotta go. He's only getting older.
And I think he wants to keep up that playoff streak because he's been to the playoffs every year of his career, and he ain't
that's gonna really work. Definitely not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Redick is definitely not gonna be in it.
I feel like the Pelicans could have dead made the playoffs this season with Zion playing.
Probably.
That's a fact.
The way Ingram is playing,
but they also had so many injuries along the way too, like some guys getting hurt here and there. So I don't know. And then another player on the Pelicans, I don't know about maybe Favors gets moved well. Derek Favors.
Yeah, he could definitely. I forgot he's even on that team. Like
he was out for a while because unfortunately his mom had passed, and he spent a lot of time away from the team. Yeah.
RP to his mom, Dukes.
Facts. And same to John Wall as well. Didn't get to mention
Oh
that.
yeah, same. Yeah, RP to John Wall's mom. Hopefully there'll be no
Alright,
John Wall
facts.
bashing this week.
Nah, there's
I'm
no
gonna let it
John Wall
rock
jokes
this
this
week.
week. I'm
That's all I'm
sorry.
gonna say. I'm gonna let it rock this week. You gotta
Yeah,
bypass
we
it.
can't have
It's okay.
we can't have no John Wall jokes this week. Sorry, to listeners out
R.I.P. to
there.
Mama Wall.
Amen. Amen.
Sorry, to listeners
Happy.
out
I
there
don't
that gave
gotta.
John Wall jokes.
R.I.P.
None this week.
Amen. Y'all coming for the wrong thing. We here to talk about real content, not John Wall. All right. Don't
I'll be
upset
back
me.
next week though.
Yeah, we'll
I
be
already
back
know
next
what.
week.
I know once Rico come back in here and Frank, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. That John Wall. Actually, I'm about to just mute my mic. Really, I'm about to mute my mic.
All right, so
RP to John Wall, mom. RP.
all right, so I heard Rockets are interested in Covington.
That's actually gonna be that. Actually, a
I
great
would
play
like
for
a
them.
great trade for them.
That's the players they look for.
He's one of the
They
players they
they
want.
actually had him originally, and then they got rid of him.
They definitely did have him. I remember he was on that team.
That was their first. That was his first team, and they traded him to the Sixers.
Then they want him back. Like, yeah, they so salty for that.
Yeah, now they went back to see how well he developed.
If I was him, I was like, yeah, I ain't going back over there. From Minnesota. I'd have been like, yeah, I want to get rid of me, right? All right, watch this.
You gonna stay in Minnesota?
Nah, I'll leave Minnesota. It's too cold over there, bro.
Bro, you gotta go to a contending team.
You're
I
right.
don't know what other team could benefit from Covington.
A lot
It's
of
not
teams
even
could
about
benefit.
cut. It's about who wants him.
It depends where he fits, though. Like, he could go to Miami and do something too. Like Miami could use someone like Covington. Even just another defender alongside with Butler.
He go to Miami. He
He
go
could
to
go to the
Dallas.
Clippers. The Clippers could
Go to
use
a
another
lot of
defender.
places.
Dallas is another team that could be in.
Oh, Dallas could definitely use him. Even the Trailblazers could use Covington.
Trailblazers could use him too. With Rodney
It's
Hood out.
about the team. It's about the team that have the contracts to match too, and the assets that teams.
But I'm not gonna lie. Okay, continue. Go ahead.
Like for example, the Mavericks, like I heard they get in on the Andre Iguodala sweepstakes, and they have. I think they might have the assets, but they might not be able to give Meta's first round picks that they want because they gave their first round picks to the Knicks in the first trade. So it's about assets that teams have. So I don't know what Minnesota's looking for Covington. So
I feel like Detroit need to get Drummond out of there.
I heard about that today
before he leave on himself.
I heard a team like Dallas might be in the running for Drummond when he becomes a free agent though. This offseason.
That's why they need to trade him. I don't know why they let people just go into free agents. He's not signing back with Detroit. At least I don't see it. I don't see why he would ever.
I don't know. Some guys do, and then end up getting traded anyway after too. So
he already re-signed once, right?
I think
he had to. He been on that team. He been on that team too long.
Yeah.
I mean, they trade him. They gotta trade him for a lot of stuff. They gotta rebuild that whole.
They're gonna trade him for draft picks.
That'd be fair.
But in that case, he can't go to Dallas.
He got. I mean, he would fit in Dallas though.
The thing is, Dallas don't got no draft
trade someone like Courtney Lee, his expiring, and another player, and probably I don't know what picks they're gonna send because they said like they
don't got no picks there. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's why it's hard for Dallas to make the move for like Iguodala or any one of those.
He could go to like I could see Drummond in like that young team.
What team?
New Orleans.
But would you want to trade? Would you want to trade there now? Like I think he wants to get. If he wants to get traded, he would want to get. I feel like a good team.
No, it's not about him wanting to be traded. He probably doesn't want to be traded. It's about the team trading him so they get somebody before they get nobody.
If that's the case, why not the Celtics? Celtics
have
that Memphis pick this year.
I definitely get about the
Celtics.
Memphis
is doing this year.
They could definitely use him first. They could actually go far.
They need a center.
They needed a big for so long. They wanted AD, but there was something in his contract, right? Or he couldn't go.
With AD, the thing is, AD didn't want to go because he didn't know if Kyrie would stay. And we see that Kyrie did not stay. So
yeah, he's smart for that. I mean, if he went there, still though, that team still would have been nasty, regardless. So.
What Edie and Kemba and the way Tatum and Brown are playing this year, I mean, yeah.
Nah, I feel like if he would have went though, Gordon Hayward would have been playing like how he is now.
They would have
playing like the old Gordon Hayward.
He playing good right now since he came back.
He playing good the whole season.
Yeah, he be doing his things. gonna give him that respect.
And I was listening to another
Might be the Kyrie
podcast,
effect.
the Kyrie effect. Speaking of the Kyrie effect, look how the Nets are doing without him this stretch right now. They
I mean, how
still
much games did he play with the Nets? 9?
11, I think.
11? I don't know.
Yeah, I
I
think
mean, because
11.
that's really like that's just the Nets team that they had before, basically.
Yeah, I'm not
Basically,
going
So
to.
minus
you
D'Lo.
expect them to play. You expect them to play like.
And the funny thing, they don't even have Karis LeVert either.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's another thing. That's what I was
I worry.
saying last week.
I worry about him though because he's injured a lot.
Yeah,
No,
Right?
he's very injury prone. Sadly, he's actually a good player though.
He
So
is when he's healthy.
he's healthy for a fact. So hopefully he finally fixes that somehow. But then that's
I-
what I'm not going to speak on that carry effect. He comes back and they start losing. If he come back and they start losing,
Then we
then I'm gonna
know.
say.
Yeah.
Then
And
we know.
again, I gotta go look at the. I'm gonna have to compare the schedules, and I gotta see them play against the same teams they played against without him. See how they play
Right,
with him.
that's fair.
That's true.
That's
I
fair.
feel like he
That's
just
the real
plays
thing.
better with another superstar. It's probably not on him. It's just that he's just expecting somebody on his level. He's not used to like all the role players.
Yeah.
That's true.
What you call it? Another surprising that I heard from another podcast was Kuzma possibly getting moved because Frank Vogel does not see it. Like I heard that Frank Vogel doesn't like the fit of Kuzma with the rest of the team. That's why Kuzma's minutes have decreased from
Minutes
last
decrease.
year.
He's always injured now.
He's always injured now, and then his minutes have decreased from last year, even though he was coming off the bench last year. Like his
Yeah.
minutes
I
are like
think
at
it's time for him to go.
22, and he doesn't fit because I think it was Brian Windhorst. He was saying on Bill Simmons' podcast, he was talking about how players that always succeed on LeBron are 3-and-D guys, and Kuzma is not a 3-and-D guy at all.
No, he's not.
He
I
definitely
mean,
not.
with
He's
him,
not that.
I think he should just get his ring and go. That's probably
He
the
doesn't
best
shoot the
option.
three that well to be a 3-and-D guy, and he doesn't play defense well enough to be a 3-and-D guy. So I don't know.
Well, this is his second year in NBA or third.
Yeah, 30. I
Kuzma, I
think.
think it's his third or fourth. That might be.
I mean, him on a different team is definitely gonna prosper. So hopefully they get that figured out. Cause when I watched him play the last time with the Lakers, he actually played well. The game
Well,
I
that was
saw.
not. That was without Anthony Davis. That was without. What are you talking about last year?
Talk about this year, he had one
This year?
decent game. I haven't watched him play since then. I don't think he's been getting enough minutes even.
Yeah, they did. Vogel decreased his minutes because he doesn't like the fit of him next to LeBron and AD.
So yeah, I could see he got to go. Maybe it is time for him to go. And do something
Probably.
else.
He probably should have gone in that Pelicans deal, maybe.
That's an iffy one, but I don't know because back last season, it
It
was
looked
fair to
like
say
he was the one
Kuzma was
they
better
kept. Yeah.
than Ingram. So that's the thing. Ingram only got his own team. Now they're like, damn.
And
And
it's
the same
funny.
thing will happen with Kuzma if he leaves.
It's funny because
Yeah.
Brian Windhorst was saying how it's funny how they traded Ingram, and Ingram is the shooter that they kind of need on the Lakers right now. That would be an Ingram spot. I mean, that would be in Kuzma's spot. And Kuzma is
Cool.
like,
I mean,
Kuzma's never been that good of a 3-point shooter, but we always saw the potential of Ingram being a good 3-point shooter. So now Ingram is finally getting into that potential because he finally got his own team. They're like, wow, it would have really helped to have Ingram shooting right now in the place of like Kuzma or something.
I mean, you win some, you lose some. The Lakers
Yep.
still have a good record, so
True.
that's what they should really focus on. They have a good record.
True.
They should probably keep
I
the
still
team
feel like
together.
playing with LeBron helped Ingram because LeBron went down for like what the rest of that season, right? Most of it.
Well, no, he came
Yeah,
back and then Ingram got hurt.
yeah,
Ingram
but
had the
Ingram
blood
wasn't
clots or
doing
whatever.
like he wasn't doing what he's doing now when that
Oh
was like
no,
his team. So I still feel like
but
playing with LeBron did help him.
he was showing flashes of it though, because he was
I
having
mean,
some good games before he had the blood clots.
I feel like he's been showing flashes since like forever. That's why they drafted him too and gave him so much time.
Yeah.
But now he just got so much more to.
Let's see. Next name is of course Andre Iguodala. He got traded from Golden State to Ever since then, he hasn't been with the team at all. They said that they're not going to buy him out. So the best option for them is they're going to look for a trade for him. So that immediately removes Lakers off that list of getting Andre Iguodala, unless they want to trade Iguodala, which I doubt they would do. But yeah, but I don't know what team. I heard Dallas Clippers. I've heard Houston. I've heard Trailblazers, all in the mix for Andre Iguodala. So what team do you think he best fits with?
Rockets.
Rockets.
And I say Rockets because once they put him on the Rockets, they finally got someone to guard LeBron in the playoffs. Somewhat guard LeBron in the playoffs because nobody else on that team is going to guard LeBron. Yeah.
Do you think they would play him that many minutes?
Definitely. Iggy's definitely worth the minutes he plays, and he's not bad at shooting. Like he's been shooting. We can't forget last year in the playoffs, he was still bugging. He was still doing his thing.
He was doing his thing last year,
and it's crazy because before he was doing his thing, I was saying to my man's like, "Yo, Andre is not that good of a player anymore. Whatever."
In the regular season, he looked washed. He did.
Yeah, no. Regular season, he looked like me. He looked like me on JV. So I was like, "Yo, bro, something all right." In the playoff he looked like Shamori Pons on Jeff, but he over here dropping 25 one game, then come. I'm like, he was wild, so I'm like, all right, maybe playoff time, playoff Iggy is something else. I'm gonna say that for a fact.
Mm-hmm.
So I see them that defensive presence plus that he still shoots the ball pretty well. He could catch an alley still to this day. He could and that's some veteran leadership on that team. That could definitely work out. That'd probably be the best team for him to go to in my eyes.
I was thinking maybe Portland, because Portland needs that wing defender. Because I thought Bazemore would be a good wing defender for them, because that's his kind of like that's what Bazemore's reputation has been the last couple years as like a decent wing defender, but he hasn't come through. And I feel like Andre Iguodala would give him that help. But the problem there, I mean, not even a problem. They could just trade Iguodala for Bazemore straight up because contract basically match up. With Houston, I don't know what Houston would who would they trade? Because Iguodala's contract is 17.
17 million, you said?
Yeah.
So
that's why it's so hard for teams to trade for Iguodala right now.
See, I don't think he's worth no 17 mil right now.
But that's the contract they had for Golden State, and they traded it to the Grizzlies. So,
and the Grizzlies that's a case. I still feel like they should play him though. At least
he doesn't want to play. That's the thing. They already agreed that he's not going to play for them.
That's his damn problem. He need to play. How you in the NBA don't want to play? Come on,
because it's not a contender.
And that's so selfish. But then again, if you're a veteran, you want a ring. He got enough rings though, so I don't see why.
He got 3, but he don't want to play for no rebuilding team.
He need to go get his farewell, whatever tour, that little Kobe tour, and get out of there. If anything, he got what he need. He did his thing. He did his time. Got lucky at the end of his career. I'm not gonna lie. He got lucky. Then again, they needed him because he definitely did good things for the Warriors. So I have the utmost respect for Iggy though. He's pretty good. Always been a respectable player. Hopefully he finds a way on the Rockets. I want to see him on the Rockets.
Hopefully it's funny. It'll be funny for him to end up on the Rockets because I feel like the Rockets was like the team that he was giving them the most trouble. Like he used to harass Harden and Chris Paul those years.
Yeah, he definitely was a big. He definitely caused some trouble going to the finals. He's not the reason why they didn't go to the finals, but he definitely was a
factor,
a big factor in that.
All right, so next names I got up here are, we talked about them a little bit, Gallinari and Adams from the Thunder.
Yeah, so Adams, I want him to go. I personally want to see my boy go to the Celtics.
Yeah, I want to see him on the Celtics too because they need.
I want to see him on a winning team. Really,
the Celtics need a big man. They just need a good big man. No offense to Cantor. Sorry,
I'm not gonna lie. I think Adams definitely would not be on OKC by the end of the season. He's actually gonna get traded for sure. I think for sure he might get traded. Hopefully, the Celtics, if they trade like, I feel like they could sacrifice Hayward and somebody else for Adams.
No, for Adams.
Yeah,
Dev, what you think?
They're not doing that.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, I don't think
They're
so.
not doing that.
If not, I feel as if they could definitely sacrifice somebody. Though they could definitely sacrifice Geese and Cantor back to OKC. I don't.
It'll probably be somebody young like Carson Edwards and maybe like Cancer or
Yeah, OKC
like
would want some young players and picks.
Yeah, Cantor definitely getting traded though. I think Cantor will be off that team before the end of the season as well. Even though he had a good game against 76 the other day though. But if they trade him for Adams and throw something else in there, I could see that going on. I don't think it'll be Adams alone. It'll probably be Adams and like Schroeder. And then
Mm.
if that's the case, they could definitely. They don't need Schroeder, so probably somebody else. I don't know who. My OKC team is iffy this year, so anybody else
And
can
then,
trade it other than Adams is iffy.
and the last name I got up here is a Marcus Morris on the Knicks, the trade candidate.
I mean, he wanted to go there.
He did want to go there, and he says he doesn't want to leave. But
So why get rid of him? If
the thing is, I saw a report the other day saying that a lot of executives around the league think that the Knicks could get a first round pick for him.
Man, in my eyes,
because he's averaging about like 19 a game. He's shooting like 47% from three. This is his best year yet. Imagine we a contender.
That's the
Is
problem.
his brother still in the league?
That's the problem. Yeah, his brother's still in the league.
Dev, what you said? Yeah, his brother's on the Pistons.
But no, yeah, that's the problem with the Knicks. They don't want to keep players that want to play for them.
And that's the thing. Because to me, you telling me you got someone who wants to play for your horrible organization and you want to trade them?
Because you get a first round pick, bro.
For somebody who don't want to play, it's gonna be another Porzingis. Somebody who don't want to play for them. They're gonna leave.
Here's the thing, right?
The thing is, Morris is gonna be a free agent after this year. And why not get a first round pick for someone that you had for this 1 year? The other team is giving up a first round pick for a half a year of rental.
Bro,
that's a good deal.
All right,
business is business. But at the end of the day, players are gonna see that. Players already don't want to come to the Knicks, so they see they unloyal like that. Nobody's coming at all.
I see what you're saying, but
you know what I'm seeing right now? I'm seeing foolishness. Because when I say foolishness, bro, because here we go, right? All right. So let's say the Knicks do trade Morris, right, and they get a first round pick. Who they gonna draft?
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
I don't know, bro.
Yo, they done baited up on every first draft pick they've got already, bro. They've done baited up on all of them. So yeah, okay, go trade Morris. All right, bro, we'll go take somebody who averaged like 6 in Europe and hope he does good over here, bro.
Not even.
Man, if the Knicks will trade Morris, they gotta
eventually, like the way they play right now, most of the veterans gonna want out anyways. Like if they keep losing, most of the veterans are gonna be like, all right, just trade me to a contender or just buy me out. So that's what's gonna come to anyways. And then having all these veterans play in front of the young guys, like their development is being stunted. I mean, we don't know how they're gonna develop, but
Kevin Knox should be in that game as much as RJ Barrett is in that game in my eyes.
That's what I'm saying. Morris is taking that spot, so why not just trade? That's what I'm saying. You trade the veterans for picks and other young players from other teams that are not getting playing time. Have them play for your team. See if you can do something with them, and go from there.
I could agree with that. I personally can agree with that. Whoever's taking Dennis Smith need to get on the court and get his confidence back.
Dennis Smith needs to go to the G League and go run that cardio over there.
He needed to get his confidence back because he's a good player, and he was actually one of my favorite point guards coming in from that draft. To see him go out like this it ain't it. I ain't gonna lie.
Since they stopped playing him, I don't know if he's still hurt or something, but they've been 2-1 since they stopped playing with him. Since they stopped playing him. They have Elfrid Payton playing. Elfrid Payton, like he really. I've been watching the last couple games. He's a good floor general, and he makes everybody like stay patient and wait to get the ball, like make sure they run in the plays the right way. That's why they won those last 2 games because of Payton.
I mean, I respect it, but I want to see Smith with some minutes or trade Smith. Trade him at least. Put him on a different team. Let him go play somewhere else.
Who wants him?
Nobody is taking that right now.
Yeah, nobody's taking Smith right now. You gotta build that up first and then trade him.
He averaged 15 last season, though, so he's not a bad. Yeah, I don't see why nobody
But
won't
the
take
way
him.
he's playing right now, no one wants that.
That's why you got to give him a chance. But again, that's
They've
up to
been
them.
giving him a chance. He hasn't been taking advantage of it.
I'm not talking about the Knicks. I'm talking about other teams. I feel like when other
Mm.
teams just take a chance, like a
I
failing
don't, I don't
team,
know. I don't
really.
know what team is gonna be patient enough to take a chance on him right now because
I think
a lot of teams got
Orlando.
their own young players that they taking chances on.
I feel as if he could come off the bench for Orlando or something, or
Not
even
even.
the Bulls or something like
Nah,
anybody.
Bulls got 3 point guards already that are fighting for minutes.
All right, okay, so even the Pistons. I don't know.
Orlando,
Somebody got
Orlando
taken off
got
the Knicks.
DJ Augustine. They got Fultz playing. I don't know who's gonna take Dennis Smith. Dennis Smith just gotta be patient and get in that lab, do something. But I think that's it for that's all the names I had for the trades so far. We'll see how these trade stories develop throughout the week and throughout the next 7 weeks till the trade deadline on February 6th. Yeah, February 6th. And let's get into the most improved player race. I feel like this is an interesting thing because there's a lot of names that are like competing for that most improved player.
I already know some, but continue.
We got Devontae Graham, we got Brandon Ingram, we got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, we got Bam, and we got Jaylen Brown so far.
So
And
unless
we could also improve. We could also add Brogdon as well.
okay, the person out isn't Bam. What year Bam in third?
I believe so.
I would throw Bam in. Oh, Ingram did have a two, but I think Bam. I think Bam will win that if that's the case.
It's hard, and you can make the case for All-Star for a lot of these guys.
You could definitely say Bam's an all-star in the East. You could definitely say Ingram's an all-star in the West. And again, it's too much
For
all-stars in the
sure,
West. Not for
with
sure. Not
Ingram,
for sure. Not for sure. I ain't gonna say for sure. Because he's still a small forward, and those small forward spots are taken up by LeBron,
and probably Luca, maybe.
Luka
Luca.
run 1 to the 3 though.
Yeah, Luca is like a hard position. What do you put
Yeah,
him
Luca.
as?
His thing, Luca making an all-star game because he can hit a 1, 2, 3, so he gonna be in an all-star game. But other than that,
Regardless, yeah.
you talk about the forwards in the West right now. I can think of LeBron right now. Think of Luca, who's half a guard.
You
I
got
can think of
PG and
Ingram.
Kawhi.
You got PG and Kawhi over there. You got a lot of
I don't know.
forwards.
Maybe he could sneak in, but their team is
He can sneak
bad.
in with
So
injury. Yeah,
their
he can
team
sneak
is
in with an
bad.
injury. For all you know, Kawhi never gonna play with his little rest and whatever. So I don't know.
Hey,
You gonna see how that go.
but how do we feel about Devontae?
I would give it to Devontae and Bam. Not really too much Ingram.
I will
Yeah, I
give
Ingram
feel like
you
you gotta give it
has
to a
improved a
guy.
lot.
Yeah,
That was like a nobody, and that's why I really want to like put him more to like Devontae. Because I mean, we already seen like what Bam was capable. At least I've already seen what Bam was capable of. That's why they traded Hassan to give him like the starting center role. But
yeah,
with
Devontae
Devontae,
will
it's
have
like
to
he
win it.
just came out of nowhere. Like I thought he was a rookie, to be honest. Like I don't know what that was.
Where he was on the G League, wasn't he?
he was on the G League a
Yeah,
lot
nah,
last year,
he was in the G League. And I think he played for some other team.
and he was on the Hornets, but he didn't get much playing time because they had Kemba and they had Tony Parker playing a lot last year too.
What happened to Wait, he's injured right now or something?
He retired.
He retired,
Damn.
Kev. Come on,
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even see that. I don't know. I saw that work when that
Tony
happened.
Parker.
I thought that
Tony
work when
Parker
that happened. I was
injured.
like, bro, I thought he was still in the NBA. Really, I really truly think he was still in the NBA. But my fault, y'all. I'm behind, I guess. I like Tony Parker though. He was a good player. I should be a Tony Parker fan back in the day.
I don't blame you for forgetting about him though because like that was weird seeing him on the Hornets last year. Really weird.
Yeah, I wasn't used to that at all.
But yeah, he was behind those two on the depth chart in the Hornets, so he didn't got a lot of playing time. And when he did, I think he averaged like 4 point something points per game. So like he started getting more playing time towards the end of the season because the Hornets realized they weren't getting to the playoffs. So they were like, we might as well just play our young guys.
It was time to trade. It was time for him to retire. Then he had to get out of there.
Yeah, but then so I think the top front runners right now are Bam, Ingram, and Devontae. But Jaylen Brown has made a really like I was making fun of him before the season because of the contract that he got, and I was just like, y'all really gonna pay all this money for Jaylen Brown? And Jaylen Brown is like not worth all that. but he came out and he's showing that he deserved that contract. Like
He isn't playing good.
He's shutting you up right now. No cap.
he is, and that's what I like to see players do. I don't want to see these players come out here, get their money, and just relax on it. I want to see them come out and show that they improved. Because the
That's a
Celtics
fact.
need it because they lost a lot of key pieces from last year, even though the team didn't work out, but they missed out a lot of guys like Rozier, Morris, Horford, Irving. Like it's a lot of key pieces to miss out on. So they needed that jump from him and Tatum.
That's a fact. They definitely did need that. They could use some more though for a fact. Celtics,
Yeah,
they need
like
that
help.
drumming.
They need help down low.
They need that drumming for sure, for sure.
But I feel like the most improved player award is probably going to be given to someone who stepped up the most on a winning team, most likely,
On
or a
winning
team that's in like playoff position, not even just winning, but playoff position.
That's true. Siakam was in a winning position last year, so
Yeah.
that's a do. Continue on. Go ahead.
Do we think so next story I got is, can the Bucks or the Lakers catch the Warriors 73-9 record?
Can the Bucks and who?
Or the
Bucks and
Lakers?
who?
I won't say it's not, but
You don't think it's not possible, or it is?
it's
Okay.
possible.
The reason why I would not say it's possible for the Lakers is because I know AD in his history,
Yeah.
and I'm still not hung up on the fact that AD is gonna play every game this season.
Yeah.
I still don't believe that. I don't see that happening at all this season, really. I mean, I don't think he's gonna play 81, 82 games for a fact. LeBron, okay. I know LeBron. I've seen LeBron do it years. So
Mm-hmm.
LeBron, yeah, but AD, no, and they need him to win those games. So I don't see that happening now with the
True.
Bucks.
The Bucks have been through not countless injuries, but they've been through their fair share of injuries and still
yeah. So
the winning streak afloat.
the Bucks losing Middleton and the Bucks losing Bledsoe and still winning games.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's fair to say they can go. Actually, if the Bucks beat the Lakers this week, I could
You
definitely
could
see
see
that
them.
happen.
You could.
I could definitely see them going 73-9, or even probably, I don't know, better. I think it's hard to go 74-8. Like that's unbelievable, really. 73-9
Yeah,
is
that
unbelievable in
is.
itself, really. But then again, I don't know.
And
I don't see. Continue. Go ahead.
the thing about that year is that they started 24-0. They started 24-0. Like they started the season with a 24-game win streak, and they never lost games back to back. So that's something really, really hard to do. And the Warriors, they were gassed. Like they said at the end of that year, after that game 7 in the finals, they said they were exhausted. Like going for that record was something that was mentally and physically like draining on them.
Nah, I'm gonna lie. Last season was a legendary season,
It
because
was.
there was
They lost that
games.
season, right?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, there were games that were down by like
Oh.
30 at the half, and Clay, Curry, they went nuts. They went nuts. I'm not gonna lie.
They had a deep team too, just like Milwaukee has this year. So that's why I'm like Milwaukee probably, and given that Milwaukee plays in the East, they have a better chance too.
The reason, I mean, the Bucks could definitely do it though, because with those 3-point shooters, the difference between that Warriors team and this team is just literally that Giannis could score almost anytime he wants,
Mm-hmm.
and he got shooters around him. I gotta
Yeah.
see who did the Bucks lose to in the first place. Yeah, I know.
Let me check that. I know right now they're still on a 70-win pace.
They're definitely on a 70-win pace for sure. Right now.
Because I don't think they haven't lost back to back. I don't think so.
Because the only teams I can see being a Bucks right now would be 76ers.
Maybe
I can see them being the Lakers for sure. Because they beat them. That's the top team.
the Jazz beat them
The
early in the
Jazz.
year.
All right, that's early in the year though, so it's different.
And Jazz fell off since then.
When they took their losses, it was losses like close to each other, or like A couple games apart.
They first loss was November 8th, I think. Oh, wait, no. Because their schedule list is actually.
I gotta go. Let me go look at it myself. I have this little score. Shout out to the score. Shout out to them. Free advertisement for them. Very good app right there. Let me see the Bucks. So the Bucks.
They first lost was to the Heat, actually. And the Heat are actually a really good team this year.
Oh, yeah, that's a great. I ain't. So next time they meet the Heat, I think they're gonna beat them.
And if they lost to the Celtics.
Ooh, okay. So they lost to some good teams.
Yeah, they lost to good teams and they lost to the Jazz.
But was it blowouts? It wasn't no blowouts though. Let me see.
They lost. Their last loss was November 8th.
Damn, to Utah by 3 points. Then they lost by 11 points. Then they lost by 5 points. So all the teams
they haven't lost over a month. This is crazy.
Well, look at the schedule they got. They got Philly coming up on Christmas. So
that's gonna. I'm thinking we might do an episode right after Christmas Day or like that night to break down the games.
Because I'm with that. Because I'm gonna be watching every game.
I feel like that's gonna be a good.
There's a couple good matchups. There's a couple bad matchups. I don't like that. I don't like the Pelicans being on Christmas Day. Sorry, I know they had Zion scheduled, but that's not a good matchup.
I know if the NBA could remove that right now, they would.
They would, because that one's gonna have the lowest rating out of all of them. People are
probably gonna take that time out to go spend time with my family.
I don't believe
you. Y'all know where I be at on a regular, so I'm about to have to leave my TV alone.
That's the perfect time to go spend time with your family during that game.
Yeah, I'm about to go eat. Yeah, I'm about to get away. I don't want to see the Pelicans play anymore.
I'll just watch it just for the purpose of like having something to talk about for a little bit. But wait, what game? That might be the last game of the night, I think, actually.
It better be, because ain't nobody gonna watch that. If it's not, they better make it the last game of the night.
That is the last game of the night.
You sure it's not Clippers and Lakers though? Because
Clippers and Lakers play late. Clippers and Lakers is midday.
That's rare, but all right.
Yeah, Pelicans in Denver at 10:30 on Christmas. Yeah, I'm definitely not. That's when you could probably start talking about it.
So yeah, during that game, we would definitely start the podcast because me ain't watching that. We ain't watching that.
Right. And I don't know. The Bucks are gonna be on a 70-win pace. I think they'll probably have the closest. They'll probably be the team that gets the closest to the 79 if they don't match it exactly. But I don't think they'll beat it.
I don't think anyone. Then again, it's possible. It's possible, but it's very hard. The Bucks, I think they could get 70 wins this season, though, for sure. I believe they can get 70. The chemistry they have is just amazing. That's really what it is. I saw that little pregame locker room routine with that little wrestling thing.
Yeah, they got chemistry.
I saw that. I'm like, wow, this is grown men doing this. Like they're friends, bro. Like they're real life friends. You can see they're enjoying their winning, and etc. Same with the Heat.
That's what winning does. Winning brings a team together. So
another team is also like the Heat. Like I was watching them. I was watching it like during the game, the commentary, like the way they work out and stuff. I see why they're so successful. Like they actually make they test out their players for body fat every week. Jimmy had them in the gym like 4:00 in the morning every practice. So I see why they're so successful.
Yeah,
but I think they still need some trades to be. They need to get bigger. That's their problem for sure. They got to get bigger.
And I still want Bucks to make a trade because I feel like they like what I was saying earlier about Bogdanovich from the Kings. I feel like that would be a good move for them. Like use some of those young players that they have and send Bogdanovich to the Bucks.
I don't see why Giannis can't become a closer. He needs to become a closer.
He is. I mean, they don't even need a closer these days because during this win streak, they've been blowing out teams similar to when the Warriors had their win streak. Where they were just crushing teams and Steph would sit like the whole fourth quarter. Giannis, I don't think Giannis has been playing a lot of fourth quarters lately. I think he's been sitting for them. So
that's probably why all their losses has been close games because they don't got a closer. If it's not a blowout by the third, then they got to figure out how they're gonna close that game.
They closer is usually
Middleton.
Middleton, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's all right.
They could definitely. I mean, Bogdanovic is definitely a good player though. Like,
And he's a good closer. He's the one that hits all the clutch shots for the Kings when they need a basket in the clutch.
damn, I don't watch Kings basketball like that anymore.
Yeah, I watch the Kings. I watch the Kings a lot because I like Fox and Bagley, and Bagley just came back, and Fox is on his way back. So
Yeah,
and he just hit a game winner the other day against I believe KC.
Let's talk about how Buddy Hill finally playing out the little contract he asked for. Give him some credit. Because I'm not gonna lie, when he first was tired, I'm like, yo, bro, who are you, bro?
He was complaining a lot for his contract.
He's like, yo, bro, I need this money.
I need more. Like, but he finally played up the standard.
I'm proud of him though. He's doing his thing. I think he averaged like 24 points like for the last few games. So he definitely doing his thing. And I respect that. He was a good player in college, 4-year player. So to see him do so well, I like seeing 4-year players go to the A's and like succeed.
Yeah, because they have a bad rap.
Yeah, bro. To say like, 4 years is like saying you suck. You don't belong in the NBA.
It's like, oh, you too old now. But those guys, they usually come in the league more experienced.
They come in the league more complete. Cause
like, look at Kuzma when he came in.
Exactly, they come in better than me.
Kuzma came in. He came polished basically. His game was polished from college.
I feel as if Cam Reddish should have been one of those players, but
I'm telling everybody, yo, when Cam Reddish said he was coming out of the draft, I was like, he needs to stay in Duke another year, just like Trey Jones did. Him and Trey Jones should have been together. That Duke team, he probably would have been the star of this year's Duke team because Duke doesn't have a star this year, honestly.
Really? So
they got that big man, Vernon Carey.
Vernon Carey, yeah, he be playing well, but like a solid wing player, they don't have that. I don't think. They had a lot of top 5 guys come in, but they haven't really solidified themselves. Like, if Cam had stayed another year, I feel like Cam would have solidified himself because he knows the system, the offense.
I mean,
Coach K would probably trust him more.
He had his career high the other day, so let's hope that just let's hope that I mean the next game he had 5, but let's hope that helps him build some confidence and come into his game. That they was jacking that boy supposed to have a better career than Zion. And that's a big thing to say for someone who did not even get like a. We still don't know how he plays because when I was on that Frankie page, he be just exposing Cam, saying how he don't look ready for the NBA. Like, y'all gotta go on the page, go on Frankie Vision page, and just watch. Look for Cam Reddish highlights. He has the highlights of him missing, has him missing layups and turnovers. Go tune in. I can send you a link if I need that. Go tune into that.
I'm about to check it right now.
I can see he been missing some easy layups. I'm not gonna lie. Some good play. I know y'all saw that spin layup he had. That was pretty wavy, but that was the waviest miss I've ever saw in my life. That was the waviest miss I've ever saw. But since we like to bash John Wall, I'm gonna join Frankie in bashing Cam Reddish, I guess, because he gotta pick it up. Those highlights of him playing bad is
which
kind of funny.
Which Frankie Vision channel? Because like I seen like a bunch of them, but
not on YouTube. Gotta go on his IG.
Let me check it because
go on his IG. He has like a whole segment where he singles out Cam Reddish highlights. It's actually hilarious.
Yeah, that's cool.
Let's talk about Rookie of the Year now. Before we end this segment, well, how y'all feel now?
I don't think Rookie of the Year is gonna change too much unless Zion comes back.
Josh doing his thing for sure. That dunk was crazy. That dunk was wild for sure. But I feel like Ja Morant's still in there. Eric Pascal doing his thing low key. DeAndre Hunter be having his games. I've been watching him. He has his games.
You don't have enough of them though.
Yeah, he don't have enough, but he definitely have his games. Nah, this camera to try to get black is hilarious. Wow.
You in the comments told him to leave Reddish alone.
Yes.
Yo, he seemed like a hater, bro.
Nah, he says he doesn't believe. The reason he doesn't believe Cam Reddish should be in the NBA right now. So
Anthony Edwards is like, you gotta stop hating, bro. Cam Reddish tough. Like, yo. I've never seen something like this. Nah.
Someone said just because he's not playing doesn't mean he's not in the gym. It takes time. Like everyone defending him, like damn, bro. But yeah. Let's for this podcast, let's hope for a successful Wall come back in a successful Cam Reddish season. That's what we're gonna hope for.
Yeah.
He said Kim had
I'm gonna
25
close my
points
mouth.
in 36 minutes and plus minus of -1. It seems the Nets took the night off. No defense being played. And the Hawks lost. So meaningless stats. But enjoy this video. It's Nah, Cameron's have to drop like 40 next game, son.
Nah, he been
This
doing
is
this every bad game
unacceptable.
though. I don't know if he's been in the comments reading it. I don't know. Someone said that like 25-point game. He finally wrote the comments. In the next game, he dropped 5, and I was just weak. I was just crying because
Now why he bothering Cam Reddish? Like I had like some Cam Reddish like not slander, but I had criticisms of him coming out of Duke. I said he should stay, but I'm not gonna go over here and bash him after every game.
You know, we gotta get Frankie Vision on a podcast when he's there. We gotta talk to that.
We
man.
gotta talk to him, ask him why he hate
I
Cam
wanna
Reddish
see
so
That's
this.
his
much.
problem.
This is gonna be interesting. 'Cause I know he know basketball, so I want to talk to whoever this is.
Yeah.
I want to speak to him about basketball a little bit. I want to see where this hate from Cam Reddish came from because it's actually very funny to me.
Oh man. Yeah, poor Cam
Are we gonna speak on any college basketball at all?
Not yet. I want to wait till March because that's
You want to
when
wait till
it really
March? All right,
starts
that's fair.
heating up.
I think March is fair. It's fair because this I like Mac McClung.
Yeah, he plays well.
I forgot he stayed.
Yeah, he stayed. Cam Reddish should have been on his time. Mac McClung,
Yo,
he's
so
looking
many
better.
He's still in
Stayed.
Georgetown, right?
Georgetown.
It's because so many people are telling Cam Reddish that he was gonna be a top 10 pick, and he ended
Nah,
up
just
being
coming out of high
he
school,
was a top
right?
10 pick, but he should have
number
stayed.
2. No, he was number 2 or 3 coming out of high school. I think it was.
He was like in the top 4, I think, top 4 or 5.
No, it was definitely top 3. Duke had all top 3.
I think he was 3. He was 3.
Dude, even John Morant.
RJ was 1 and Zion was 2 and Cam was 3.
Yeah.
You said John Morant commented? He commented.
Yeah, John Morant was like, "Yo, bro, Cam is a player, so y'all gotta stop this."
Yeah.
He said, yeah, "I can't believe y'all, man. Cam a hooper. I mean, he ain't hooping that much, but
Yeah, I mean, y'all had to see that video where everybody was talking about like how much Cam then gave them when they played each other. So everybody just, I don't know if y'all did y'all see that?
Nah, I didn't see that.
Y'all never seen that? Just
Nah,
talking about like who did them the worst.
He said Cam Reddish did him the worst.
It wasn't like NBA players. I was like college and high school players.
I'm gonna go watch that.
Like how much Cam gave.
Even RJ Hampton over here, like, yo, Cam slapped his. He said Cam slapped Frankie mom, like. So I mean, he don't like him though, bro. Like he said, the Nets took the night off in his career highlight. That's mad hate right there. It's a lot of hate.
That bro Cam Reddish told me to keep the energy, and he backed that up.
How is Darius Garland?
Career high 12 points, might be the best rookie ever after this unbelievable performance. Yo, he is so mean, yo.
But nah, Frankie definitely got some respect from NBA players and etc. So to see him not like Cam, that's where it is. Our viewers probably don't know who he is. Hopefully they do, because I know I be watching his highlights. I be watching that man highlights.
A lot of he posts on YouTube a lot of college basketball highlights. So I think a lot of people know.
A lot. Yeah, you know who he is. He's a big name in basketball right now, highlight wise. So I respect him. Like, I don't know. This little Cam Reddish disrespect is funny to me.
Nah.
I sent the link to the chat. Just look at the beginning of the video and it was talking about Cam. Oh, that's not even though.
All right, so before we end, we want to talk about the Rockets and the Timberwolves. They're fighting over Lizzo. They wanted Lizzo to.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut about that woman.
Nah, I'm opening my mouth. Keep talking. Let me hear what you gotta say.
All right, so Rockets had invited Lizzo to dance with the Rockets cheerleaders or the dancers. I think it was at either halftime or just for the game. And then I think the Minnesota was on Twitter.
Wait, they needed a new mascot or something? I don't know what's going on here. Wait, I forgot we had a podcast about basketball. So hold on.
Well, it had to do with the basketball team. So Minnesota was basically saying, "Oh,
well, she's from Minnesota, so or something like that, where they were like, well, she needs to come here first or whatever.
Let me say one thing. If the Lakers had lost that game with Lizzo attending, she would have been the reason they lost. That's all I gotta say. That's one thing I gotta say, right? Continue the story. Look, I didn't hear the story because I don't want to hear no stories about her. But continue the story, bro. I'm here.
That was the story.
So they're fighting over having Lizzo in their
dance for them, I guess. Yeah. Because they saw what happened at the Lakers game. I guess they were impressed. I don't know.
But they want her dancing in there. They don't want her dancing in there.
They want her dancing in there. I don't know if it's the same outfit that she had during the Lakers game, but
they like the publicity. That's what they want.
Hearing this news saddens my heart. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. The Rockets and the Timberwolves, y'all deserve better than this.
Rockets.
At least ask for Riri at your games. Why you want Lizzo at your games for, bro? Y'all don't. I'm trying to watch. I don't want to say too much because I know we have viewers who probably fans of her. So I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut. Just win some games, all right? Stop worrying about fighting over mascots and stuff. Like, bro, just do better, bro. Y'all gotta do better than that. Y'all fighting over having her. Like, I'm pretty sure she got 10 both games at the same time, bro. Like, actually, forget it. Let's scratch that. Yo. All right, bro. Just sit. Yeah, I don't know. Priorities are messed up. I swear to God.